Hello and welcome to Mind of the Modern Cam. I'm your host, Cameron Lee Michael. This is the show that's going to be dedicated to opening up conversations about topics that are relevant to our lives. I'm getting started on my own this week, but look for a new guest host to come and join me starting next week. If there are topics that you'd like us to cover, please suggest them in the comment area. And if you'd like to say something yourself, please join me as a guest host via video conference. Um, there are improvements coming to the look of the show, but as they say, carpe diem.
Futures are coming, so make your plans. You can try to stop it if you think you can. Just a little conversation with my common man. So welcome to the mind of the modern Cam. Welcome to the mind of the modern Cam. Welcome to the mind of the modern Cam.
Today I would like to talk about paradigm shift and how I see its relevance today. The world once thought that our Earth that we lived on was flat, and then facts proved that it's round. We once had countries across this globe that were ruled by monarchies, and now we have governments that are for the people and by the people with the constitutional democracies. I believe we are on the verge of another one of these great awakenings, one of these aha moments. The right is either going to see that there's success with this new administration, or the right is going to see that there's folly in that same group of people. It's hard for us to see the opposition's point of view. We all think that we're right. We think that we're doing the right thing and that we're believing the right things. So it's hard for us to get there, to get to that point of view where we can truly see the facts for what they are. I'm just as guilty as anyone that opposes me, and I think we're all guilty of it in our own ways. For instance, it's hard for me to see the good in a statement that several statements that the president has made recently. These were from his first press conference at the CIA. Something like, we should have kept the oil. To the victor goes the spoils. And we will wipe ISIS off the face of the planet. I was reminded by a friend today that as children we're taught to be nice and to get along with people. These are not comments that are made by people that are trying to get along. I know that he wants to put America first, but we still can do it with some semblance of tact and maintain the respect that we've earned from nations around the world. Not only do these comments seem like they should be censored from our children, but they go directly against his campaign criticisms of our military, showing their hand instead of action against these militants that are threatening people across the globe. He is, to me, proving that closed-minded arrogance is a path to success. He's succeeding right now. He's the leader of the free world. But let's move on to climate change. The doomsday clock has just been moved 30 seconds closer to midnight, and the Science and Security Board have warned, and I quote, "The probability of global disaster is very high." Now, they've said that before when we were at 3 minutes, and probably similar quotes other times when we were farther away as well. But the current administration is putting the brakes on renewable energy and focusing on fossil fuels. The Dakota Access and Keystone pipelines have been revived. And facts are facts. When a paradigm shift occurs, the evidence does not change, only our perspective. So climate change is not going away just because the people that are leading us have decided that it's not real or that it's not important. The facts are there. Science has proven that it's there. The world is not flat. We have climate change. The road we are being led down is not going to affect the adults in the world, like myself and like many of you who are watching this now. It's going to be the children, the generations to come, that are going to have to fix what we're doing right now. Progress for the sake of progress is not moving in the right direction. For example, the small car manufacturing that is said to be brought back to the States, it's still the same type of pollutions that we're enacting right now. It's building fossil fuel cars and manufacturing that produce fossil fuels as they are in today's market. Is this leader of ours able to get over himself enough to concede the need for real progress with renewable energy? I don't know. Emerson said, "Your actions speak so loudly, I cannot hear what you are saying." My dream for us all is that our new commander-in-chief will prove to be a better man than he has been so far in his life. This is Mind of the Modern Cam. Pay attention, and I'll see you next time.